Oh,
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Santosh?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Okay. So, how have you been the past few days?
It was good. I have been great, doing great.
Okay. As usual,
Yes,
we have the same background, right? Full of arts and
yes.
other things, right?
Same. I have made this place and just turn on my laptop and sit here. I
Okay.
need not to change anything.
Okay.
So
This is
I
your
feel
favorite
comfortable here.
place. Yeah.
Yes,
All right. All right. So, should we get started then?
sure.
Okay. So, our topic for today is lifestyle inflation. Do we want to go ahead with it, or do you want me to change it, or do you have something
We
else?
can, it's up to you.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do. Let me increase the volume.
Sure, sure.
Yes, now it's okay.
Yeah. So, lifestyle inflation, when I say what comes to your head, do we know what the meaning of lifestyle inflation?
Yes, lifestyle inflation means when we have more money, instead of saving, we spend it on luxurious things like uh, earlier for traveling we use in past we used to travel by train. Now we are instead of going by train, we uh, prefer air services. We prefer to go by air and earlier we have a smaller car, and now we are purchasing a higher version of or luxurious car. Such kind of lifestyles. Earlier, if we earlier if we had small less income, then we were living in a smaller house. Now we are shifting to a bigger house. So these are I uh, is it okay? Am I
Yes,
doing
it's
right?
perfect. In fact, you not only defined it, you also gave a lot of examples, right? Unlike before, when you used to keep your answers very short, right? And I now always meant to tell you that give you some strategies to give longer answers because this is a mark of good communication skills, right? That we give elaborate answers. Not by elaborate, I don't mean elongated and longer than necessary. By elaborate, I mean giving the details that are required for the other person to understand what you are saying, right?
Okay,
Like
okay,
that.
I will
So
try.
yes, but that's okay. Even if you're not able to, today I will give you some strategies so that you always have something elaborate to tell other people. Right? Like
Okay.
that. So, anyways, I'm very impressed by your knowledge on lifestyle inflation. You know, you understand it very completely. Now, I've asked this question before also, but that you are somewhere in between, neither miser nor spendthrift. Right?
Frugal, I'm a frugal person, I can say.
Yes, you are a frugal person. That's the most wise way to be. But now, as a frugal person, what would you say is the difference between wants and needs?
Okay. Um, I think that needs are the basic necessities of our life. Without needs, without fulfilling our needs, it's not possible to survive, like food, water, shelter, clothes. So, and wants, they are luxurious things like we can survive without having those, if we don't have those things. So
Hmm.
we can survive, but without fulfilling our needs, it's not possible to survive.
All right, all right. And what would you say are the certain wants in your life that has sometimes made you feel like, okay, you see, otherwise you're a frugal person, but when it comes to certain wants in life, you tend to get swayed a little bit, right? That what I want to buy this, and sometimes you feel like breaking that oath we to take as a frugal person, right? So, what are certain wants that you feel your disturb your life a little bit?
Like I'm a travel enthusiast, so most of the time I think that I should visit that place. And traveling is not so cheap thing; it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So most of the time, yeah, hits my pocket.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Now, see, this answer was a bit short, right? So, what
Okay.
we can do there's an Oreo strategy that I teach to each one of my students so that they give elaborate answers, right? For example, I asked you what are certain wants that make you go out of your frugality, right? Like that was the question. You said that traveling is something that which is not necessary, but sometimes it sways me, Right. So instead of giving this one line answer, we can say you gave your opinion. Right now, you have to give reason also. For example, why traveling sways you sometimes. Why traveling sometimes makes you feel like, okay, it's okay, I can spend a little bit more on it. And what makes traveling different than other activities in your life, right? That it sways you so much. So you give reason. For example, can you give the reason for this?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think traveling is most important part of my life, and
Okay.
I enjoy it a lot as it's my hobby. And I think that after traveling towards a particular place, your personality improves a lot, and you turn out to be a different person after getting exposed to their culture, their customs, and meeting so many people around when you are traveling.
Hmm.
So I think traveling is a good thing, and we should spend. And somehow I try to manage that. No, I have to spend, and as I'm living here at my home all alone for the whole day, then
Hmm.
sometimes I feel that I get bored of this life. I need a change, and I think this is for my mental growth. This traveling is a good thing. That's why
Okay.
I spend.
Yes, now your reason was well stated. See, you have the potential, but sometimes you keep the answer short because you feel जितना जरूरत है उतना बोल देते हैं, like that, right? But जरूरत actually there is a need to speak even more, right? Especially during situations where we need to express ourselves much more than necessary, right? So you gave your reason. Now, can you give some example also? Any travel anecdote that you might have?
Mm.
For
Yes,
example,
this.
firstly, tell me where have you tested traveled the most and which is your favorite destination?
Mm. It's hard to say about favorite destination, but yeah, I will consider Goa as the best place I have traveled. And the
Okay.
vibes of Goa, those are so positive vibes and full of happiness and festivity and
Hmm.
party kind of vibes. And
Hmm.
we can, the beaches are so good of Goa. So I enjoy staying there. The music of Goa, folk music, folk dance. I love that, and you get a chance to meet so many people there, so many foreigners. So you get more, you exposed to their culture, their knowledge, what they have, and you get knowledge from them by talking to them, discussing certain topics.
Hmm.
So yes, in this way I can say.
Okay, yeah, this was very well explained. And I was about to ask you the question that how did Goa exposure to Goa's culture transform you? But you included it yourself like that, right? So O stands for opinion. You always give your opinion first, and then you give reason why that. Support your opinion with the reason. Okay, and then you give example like you gave today, and in the end comes opinion reinstated. Reinstated, we understand the meaning of reinstated.
No.
To reinstate means to say in a conclusive manner, to give a
Okay.
conclusion basically, simply. So when we say opinion reinstated, I will say that now I will conclude my answer like that. Okay, so always give your answers in this format. The reasons, and if you have less time, you can give shorter reasons, shorter examples, right? But try to include all four things. This is a very important part of communication skills, right?
Okay. I will keep it in my mind.
Yes, yes, no issues. And you are one of my advanced learners, so I know you will do well also.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. It's a very
Yeah.
big compliment for me.
No, no, no.
I'm
Okay.
I'm at cloud nine now.
Okay. All right. By the way, pronounce this word. There was a bit of mother tongue influence when you were pronouncing it. One second.
Okay.
This one.
Necessity. Ne-
Necessity, right? But when you were saying
necessity.
necessity, because you have a little bit of Punjabi accent, right?
Okay.
Yeah, like
Necessity.
that. Yeah, so
Necessity.
yeah, necessity, right? Because you are already at a stage where your basics are very clear, right? Your intermediates are also to a great extent clear, so I will try to polish your pronunciation now, right? And give you more words as much as possible, right?
Okay.
All right.
Right.
So do you feel that once you taste luxury, it's hard to go back? Do you believe in that statement?
Yes. I do believe in this statement as it's the normal human tendency. I can say that
Hmm.
if we are living in a comfort, we have tasted that comfort, so it's hard to reduce our boundaries and set standards which we have already enjoyed. Like earlier, during my childhood, I would like to share an anecdote here.
Okay.
We used to live in a single 1 BHK
Oh,
and shared washroom was there. And now we have separate bedrooms and separate washrooms. So it's very hard for us to accommodate with the other people now. If I have to
okay.
stay in a single room with the other, so it will be hard for me. And I don't think that it's a show off or that kind of thing, but it's already I'm used to of these things, this comfort, so it's hard to say. And I would like to say that it's if we have a strong willing power, then we can go to the standards used to live in earlier stage. Now, we can reduce our standards of living if we have a strong willpower, but it happens in rarest cases, I can say.
Right, right, right. You are acknowledging the fact that it's a human tendency. We're not showing off.
Yes,
It's a human tendency, right? Yes, I agree with you on that. But when you say that we are used to of certain things, right? Used to of or just used to certain things,
used to certain things.
right? We never say used to of. Okay, because you have already used a preposition after used, which is true, right?
Okay,
So there's
used
no
to
need to
certain
use two
things.
prepositions, use two of. Many even advanced
Okay,
speakers I have seen people do this, commit this mistake, right? So that's okay. You're used to a thing like that. You are not
okay.
used to of a thing, right?
And I like the thing you go in the minute details when, and I love this thing that you are improving me minute things you're
Actually,
observing.
but I'm doing this only with a few learners. It depends upon the learner also, right? With you, I have to go into minute details because you have no apparently wrong, apparent errors. You don't make that much. Okay, that's why. See, if you somebody has come to me with a goal, I will have to serve them accordingly, right? Not everybody can be served the same way, right? So
True.
yeah, so like that. By the way, you said minute details. Can we think of some other phrases for minute details, words, phrases, whatever?
Minute details. Hmm. Right now, I'm not able to recall. Sorry.
That's okay. You don't have to go apologetic. Nitty gritty is one we can use.
Yes, nitty-gritty. Oh, yes.
Right? And simply
Yes,
we can say that
nitty-gritty.
you go into the nitty gritty of things,
Nitty-gritty.
right?
Okay.
Like that. Okay. Now, do you think that it's wise, or do you think it's miserly to live in a strict budget even when you have a lot of money?
Hmm. It's my personal opinion that if you have a money in abundance, that you should raise the standards of your lifestyle. After all, you are earning to live a luxurious life, happy life.
Hmm.
I don't want to. Um, what can I say? I'm not getting the words. Um, Money is not important to lead a happy life, I can say. But if you have lots of money, you should use it. It's my personal opinion. And
Okay.
yes, you are earning to live a luxurious life. That's why I can say that. Happy
Okay.
money. Yes.
Okay. What other goals can there be for earning money other than leading a luxurious life, in your opinion?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Um, First of all, charity. There are so many people who are not blessed. So many people who are not blessed with the life we have.
Mm.
So we should try to help them if we can. So
Mhm.
charity, I think, is the best way. And saving and uh, I'm not getting other things
That's
right
okay.
now.
That's okay. Don't feel the pressure. Say whatever comes to your mind, right? Like that. You said that charity is one thing that we should do. right? That is something we ought to do. But what are the reasons which, for example, a miser person, he's not living a luxurious life either, even after earning so much. So what do you think are the possible, what goes on in their mind? What do you think is the case with them?
Mm, I think they are habitual of saving money.
Okay.
Um, and it's my personal opinion that
Okay.
it is an addiction.
Addiction, yes, it can be a psychological
Yes,
addiction. You are right.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
To save more and more money, to collect more and more money as I can. It's a psychological condition, and uh,
Yeah.
so yes.
Okay. Psychological or psychological?
Psychological, you have told me, and
Yes, right?
I'm gradually I will develop
Improving.
this habit.
Yes, I
Yes.
understand. I understand. But I thought I never pointed you out on it. So that's why I thought I would point out.
Okay.
Psychology, psychological, economy, economic.
Psychological. Okay. Please repeat it once again.
Psychology, psychological, right? Economy, economic, not economic.
Okay.
Economy and psychology, they
Economic.
are same.
Okay.
But psychological and economic will not be psychological, economic,
Okay.
like that. So English is a weird language, right?
Funny language,
Funny
we can say.
language, yes, yes, we can say that. So sometimes this happens a lot. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, I recently came across a study which said that miser people, they want to collect as much as money because most of the misers have seen a lifestyle when they were growing up where they were not given enough money. So, would
Okay.
you agree with that? What is your take on this study? Sometimes studies can also be wrong because not every intelligent person is always right. So, what is your opinion on it?
Yeah, the studies may be right, but exceptions are also there, always there. So it's not necessary that a person who is. I have seen so many people in my surrounding that if a person is miser, his parents are spendthrift, and the person is miser.
Hmm.
And the parents are miser, and the son or daughter, they are spendthrift. So I have
Yeah.
seen so many examples. I can't say that. Yeah, to some extent, studies may be right, but exceptions are also there.
Yes, even whoever is miser in my family, I have seen their parents spend like anything, right? I don't know why
Okay.
this happens. What do you think this is the case that parents are like this and children turn out to be like this?
Hmm, I don't know. Can't say anything. I'm
Right, right,
speechless in this.
right.
What do you think? What is the reason of that?
Actually, I had now I'm gonna geek out a little bit. I nerd out a little bit. You understand geeking out, right?
No.
When I say I'm going,
Finding out. Finding out.
no, no. When we say geeking out, I'm gonna act like a geek. Geek, we understand. Geek means a nerd.
Not.
Okay.
Okay.
Nerd is somebody who, that is when I say I'm going to geek out a little bit, it means that I'm going to sound a little bit like padhaku,
Paraku.
like
Bookish.
that. Okay, so I'm about to say something from the studies only, so it might sound a bit boring or something like that. That's why people say beforehand, they give a warning that I'm going to sound geeky or I'm going to geek out a little bit, so that people don't judge them and call them padaku. Don't bore me with your studies and all, talk in sense, like that. Okay,
Okay.
like that. Can you say geek out in a sentence? It's
Hmm.
a verb. I'm geeking out, like that. It's a verb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Don't take me seriously. I'm geeking out as I have studied at such a particular subject. Is it right?
Okay, it's a very good sentence, but you won't necessarily always add "don't take me seriously" because sometimes when you're geeking out, you're taking it from a study, so it's a serious thing only. So you will have to take the
Okay.
person, or you can say that don't get bored, but I'm going to geek out a little bit, like that.
Okay.
Okay, because padhaku cheese ko people believe, but they get bored, right?
Hmm.
This is what
True.
happens, right?
Okay.
That's what happens. Anyways, what was your question? Can you come again? I will try to answer.
Hmm.
Yes, yes,
I
that
was, yes, I
that why
was asking
parents and the children, they differ, right?
before.
Yeah, I think there is a law of average numbers in statistics. which says that everybody, for example, it happens just like with height. For example, tall parents have small children in height, right? And small parents have tall children. This happens a lot, right? Similarly, happens the same with your spending patterns, because everybody in this world is progressing towards being the average. Very few people are extremes, right? That's why I told you beforehand that I'm going to geek out a little bit. It might sound a bit boring. That's why.
No, not boring. It's quite uh, thought-provoking, and it's true study, I can say, true research.
Yeah, yeah. I had read it somewhere. That's why I thought I'd let you know.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm giving you three, what do you call it? Three services which are only for very rich people. Okay. Now you tell me whether you'd like to avail those services or not. And if you want to say no, say pass. You know, when we say pass, it's a hard pass. Have you heard it?
Okay, yes.
No, have you heard it? When we say it's a hard pass, do we know what it means?
Hard pass means it's not of my cup of tea, I can say. Is it?
Okay, your guess is very good, but you can simply hard pass means that it's a big no. It's a pass.
Okay.
You either take a thing or you pass it. Okay, so you take it. If you're not taking it, you pass it. That is, it's a no. It's a hard pass. It's a strong pass, not at all. Okay, so you have to say
Okay.
hard pass if you don't like the service. Okay, firstly, self-stirring mug. You have a mug, whatever coffee or you add sugar to it, it will stir its own self. You won't even have to mix the sugar in it. Would you like to avail this service?
Yes, I would like to, as I like coffee, espresso coffee. So,
Okay.
yes, it will be useful for me.
Okay. Espresso coffee or
Es
espresso?
espresso, espresso.
Very good.
By
Very
mistake,
good. Yeah,
espresso.
that's okay. You
Yes.
sometimes more often than
Just
not
slip
you'll
of
know
tongue.
that you,
Yes.
yeah, slip off the tongue. That's what I was about to say. Anyways, any particular reason why you would love to base? Don't you feel that it should we should be at least be capable enough to start the mugs on our own selves?
But I think that it stir in a better way. I can't stir with my hands.
Right,
That's
right.
why.
Especially
Yes,
coffees and all. You're right. You're
coffee.
right. And they
Yes,
taste
that's
much
why.
better. Right?
Much better. Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
why.
Okay. Exotic car rental club. It what happens is that luxurious cars you will rent whenever, let's say, for example, you yourself don't have a very luxurious car. But let's say you are going out to impress your rishtedars, relatives, and all. So you can rent the car for a few hours and you can get done with your business. Would you like to avail this service?
No hard pass. I don't
Why?
believe in show off.
Okay, okay. Do you think this is completely show off only?
Um, No, I don't think it's completely showing off, but sometimes you want to take the feel how it feels to sit in a luxurious car, such kind
Okay.
of a lifetime experience, these kind of, but uh, I'm not interested in these kind of riding these kind of cars.
Right, right,
So,
right.
yes,
Okay. Wellness center. What happens in wellness center is, see, one is normal center where, for example, have you heard where
this
meditations and all happen?
mm,
Art, I can't really
art of
remember.
living, art of
Art of
living.
living. That's what I was about to say. So it's somewhat like that. But wellness center, they first customize their entire, what do you call it, strategy to heal you according to your needs. For example, if you have back pain, they will give you a lot of things to heal you back pain, proper free massages. So it's a very luxurious thing. Wellness center. Would you like to avail this?
If I get a chance, then definitely I will go for it once in a lifetime.
Yeah. Any reason?
Uh, yes, it's related to our health. And if I'm suffering with my back pain, then they will definitely give me a proper treatment. And I would love to enjoy this service
Okay.
once in my life. I just want to experience.
Right, right. So you're more into experiences than into keeping up appearances, right? Yeah.
Mm,
Keeping up appearances, we understand.
yes. Mm, Sorry, please come again.
I said you're more into experiences than into keeping up appearances.
Yes, yes. I just want to experience take new experience in my life rather than showing off or how I'm looking. Is it so?
Exactly, exactly. You guessed it very right. To keep an appearance means to keep up appearance means to maintain an image of success or a lot of wealth, right? Like that. So let's say you have money, so you need suddenly what one of the cons of having money is that you gain this instant pressure of maintaining that image in the society, right? For
Right.
example, once I have money, now I need to maintain also that I always have money no matter what happens. So that we
True.
call keeping up appearances. Can you frame a sentence with it? And then I will give you the
Keeping up
feedback.
appearance. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, we should. I do not believe in keeping up appearances, and I do believe in saving and living lifestyle in my own way, living my life in my own way,
Right, right. Very good sentence. What you're trying to say is that no showing off, just trying to make your life more comfortable, and that's it.
comfortable. That's
Yes,
it.
okay. Comfortable or comfortable?
Comfortable, comfortable. But
O R sound, fur sound will not be there. O R are
okay,
completely silent. Okay.
okay.
Comf,
Comfortable,
comfortable.
comfortable,
Very
comfortable,
good. This one was very
comfortable,
stylish and very good, but it will take
comfortable.
some time. Comfortable.
Time,
Right, right. It will take some
comfortable.
time. That's okay. Okay. So to quickly give you the feedback, we got late today. Firstly, I
Oh,
would, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
late.
Firstly, I would say that as usual, today you spoke more than your answers were elaborate and to the point. Okay. After when we feel the feedback, we also give marks on the basis of how well the answers were. Right. So today I'm going to give you full marks in that regard because your
Thank
answers
you.
were very good. You not only
Thank you.
spoke English well, you also gave good answers. Right. So
Thank
that was
you.
very good. Where we need improvement, a little bit of Punjabi accent is there. Right. But it's up to you. Do you want to remove it or do you want to keep it?
I just want to remove it. I
You
want
want
to
to remove.
be a good communication
Okay.
a speaker.
Okay.
Yes,
You
I
want to
want
sound like a native speaker.
native speaker, and I love that people listen to me. They want to listen to me.
They want to listen to you. They will want to listen to you. That's why I taught you this Oreo strategy also. Because sometimes, even though you're a good communicator, sometimes you tend to keep your answers not very lengthy. Sometimes you give the vibe that this person is a bit introvert. Okay, I
Okay,
don't know if you are introvert or not, but you give the vibe when you are speaking. So we don't want to give the vibe that I'm not ready to interact. You have to give the vibe that I am here to you have my full attention and I want to speak on whatever you want me to speak on. Right? You have to give
right.
off that vibe. That's why I taught you this Oreo method so that whenever somebody asks you to say something, don't keep it one liner. Give reason and example with everything always. Okay, you can
Okay,
make the reason and example short depending upon the time constraints, but always give them. Okay, this impresses the other person, right? So that, and other than that, I don't know how this happened. I gave you very few phrases and words today, but I will try to bombard you with more phrases if we get the opportunity to have more sessions, right? Because you
yes,
are now at a stage where we need vocab expansion and accent neutrality, right? So
okay.
only these two things I will focus on, nothing else, right? Now do you